Stuff on stage. I don't think he ever been on stage. And then, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot.
And you said it's called Year of the Rookie?
Yeah, Year of the Rookie. One, it's a growth thing. And then also, it's like, you know, I would definitely say this is like the official start of me being on the scene. So, you know, they always say your first album is your best impression.
True.
And then after that, you know, it goes on further and further. So like the sophomore track, or sophomore, I mean not sophomore track, but the sophomore album, you know, I plan to go 10 times even harder. But I could definitely say on this one, I definitely found my sound.
What you mean by that?
You know, because you know everybody's, you know, does auto-tune, things like that.
I can record y'all, right?
Oh, you can. Yeah, record.
Oh, okay. No, I ain't wanna. I don't know if the music exclusive, and then I just don't know.
Yeah. I'll definitely say I found my sound, and it's ironic. I found my sound for sure on the last 2 tracks that we just recorded. So definitely gotta thank TRex on that one.
TRex being in here just giving you the recipe.
Yeah.
Trying to.
I would definitely say I work with a whole lot of different engineers and producers, and you know the one I worked with before that I did my Not For Your Ecstasy. You know,
I love that title, man.
We had a good collaboration going on, but with T-Ray, I say it's better, stronger, and more fluid than it was with my previous engineer. It's
What made you, I guess, work with? Do you work with him more better than the previous people, or?
Oh, T-Ray, I guess it's because I want to say it's an age thing. I think it's what it really is. You know, we're not that far apart, and it just kind of makes it easier. You know, when you got people around you the same age, you know, conversations are easier, things like that. You know, now the other guy, I mean, like, yeah, he was older, but he was kind of like, you know, he got that uncle feeling. You know, T-Ray, your brother or cousin. You know,
I feel that. Any other features on the project? You say Rookie of the Year?
I got my homie from church on there. That's he's on one of my very how can I say it, heart to heart songs.
What you mean by that?
It's called My Time.
Okay.
So it's that one. I would definitely say that is a when all the odds were stacked up against me, you know, and I finally made it to where I am now. So I definitely appreciate him spending that time with me working on that track. He also gave me vocal lessons too. So I definitely say my homie Darius, yeah, he's a good person, kind person.
I feel it. You got us in the studio, man. Vibing, man. They got me out here, man. I ain't know really what I was coming to because I'd have been in a lot of bullshit ass studios and artists and crazy situation, guns, drugs, all kind of crazy shit. So, what is the whole recording process like when you in a studio?
You know what? It just depends on who I'm in here with. When most of the times I've been recording with T-Ray.
Okay.
And working on this project, I've been in with my homegirl Haley J. And you know, we'll come in, we'll have, you know, a couple of shots, smoke a little bit, you know.
They got the liquor in the background. A couple of shots, okay.
Yeah, and you know, get a little bit loose. And then when it's just me and T, you know, I just come in the way I am, you know, like Sunday morning service, come as you are.
I feel it. Well, you working with any other upcoming artists in the city, or you?
You know what? I ain't even gonna lie. If I meet them in person, it's easier. You know, trying to get them on Instagram or stuff like that, or they already got a name for themselves, it's hard to work with them. You know, I got Lil Bree on this track, one of my tracks for my album. And it was easy to get to her, but you know, getting to other people, it's like, you know, D-Baby, I tried to message him one time, and he just didn't message me back, man, like that.
Trying to be like that.
Yeah, and I was just like, you know, it's pretty much you gotta make your name for yourself just to even get somebody to work
And you've
with
been doing that because, like I said, your streams going up, your numbers going up. How are you making a name for yourself? What are you doing like different?
Right. So this time around, I've been self-promoting for sure, and then I've also worked with Facebook and Twitter doing those ads and things like that. You know, trying to spread it around a little bit. I'm definitely start trying to do it a lot more. You know, that's, you know, it's extremely cost effective. You know, but you know, as
Do you
time
have a
progresses,
budget in place?
Oh yeah, I got a budget in place, and you know, especially now that the album's over with and things like that, and less time that I have to spend doing other things as well. You know, I'm trying to follow that 90-10 rule. You know, so 90% of what you want to put as a budget with my music, will go into marketing. So that's what I'm definitely gonna be trying to do now. So that way that this album be only jumping and popping the way it needs to be. Because I put a lot of hard work into this, and I don't want to just say, hey, I got my album done, check it out. No, I got my album done. I got it placed all over America. I got it placed all over the world. It's streaming on Facebook. It's streaming on Twitter, Instagram. You can catch it on Apple. You can catch it on Spotify. All that different stuff. I don't want people to just be like, oh, well, I heard of them. I don't know where to find them at. Like, no, I found you. See, you going through your Facebook, just scrolling, minding your business. Guess what? I found you.
I feel it. Well, are you surprised by like the reception that you've been getting as far as the feedback from the people?
Oh, hell yeah. I didn't think that, I asked Lil Bree one time, can you promote the song that we just did, Believe Me. And, I had to message her a couple of times to get her to do it. She finally did it. Nobody responded, or anything like that, because she did it as a story. But, when I look at the numbers, oh, okay. Well, dang, in the first week I had 7,000 people listen to it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. Do you have high expectations of the projects? I know you say y'all in here getting in master mix and all that good shit, man. Do you have any expectations for you to spend so much money and time into it?
Yeah, I got an expectation. I always set myself high expectations. Right now, I'm just like, one song has accumulated 20,000 some streams, and songs before that, before I even decided to finalize my album, it had 40-some thousand streams. So I'm just like, all right, all together, I want to at least hit 50,000. And I'm not saying per song, it's just all together, but if each song hit 50,000 and the whole album together, that's some crazy numbers. Like, somebody better be knocking on my door, emailing me, texting me, trying to get my information. Cause like I told TRex, like, man, this thing going popping, man. Everybody gonna be on the popping.
So you say somebody knocking on your door, emailing you, so you gonna sign that dotted line, I'm guessing. I know I asked you that before on the streets.
It's sign a dotted line.
Or keep it independent, which one would you?
You know what, it really just depends. If the situation's right. Not everything is meant to be signed right away. I had a label offer me an option one time. I'm not gonna mention their name because I would like for them to come back and give me a better offer.
Okay.
But yeah, full rights and everything to my royalties and my masters. But the certain numbers wasn't in the way I wanted it to be. To sit there and say that I could quit my day job and I could successfully flourish in the music. So, I just wanted to be in a good situation where I could, live off my career.
I got you. So as soon as you get signed, would you quit your day job? Or I know you graduated, and got a good job, whatever the case may be. If the music does work out how you want it to work out, would you quit once you get that deal?
I put a plan B stunt, be a college professor, and be rapping at the same time.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Do you see yourself teaching a music course like Bun B? Just you in music yourself, or just?
I will probably focus more on history, number one, and then there's like the little side subjects, that people take as college courses, writing or writing lyrics, things like that. So it just depends.
All thoughts on the H-Town music scene?
That's ironic because I was just looking at SDP and all them other pages on Instagram. I was just like, some of these guys here, man, they always rapping about shooting somebody or killing somebody or some drugs, and I'm just like, I know I said in one of my songs, T-Ray, you remember what the line was, don't you? I said, something about, I'm not one of these rappers that's in disguise.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's a lot of artists that's out there that's just strictly in disguise. And like I told T, I was like, I don't say anything about shooting nobody, putting harm to nobody. I might say it lyrically and just spoken word. But I wouldn't say it in a manner where, you literally got somebody knocking on your door with a red dot in between your eyes. And I was just like, that's all I'm hearing. And I'm like, let's get back to some real shit.
Yeah. It's like we lost the originality in music or some shit like that. I don't know. Different structure, different folks, because I don't want to sound like I'm preaching or hating. But I don't know, it's crazy. What's your IG, man, your YouTube? Let everybody know, man. He got me in the studio. Plug the studio to let everybody know, man, where they can come. Is it open to the public or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Open to the public.
Let everybody know.
I let him advertise his business, but yeah, y'all can definitely find me on Instagram and Facebook at the same spot at the Real Z95.
Real Z in this
Always
bitch.
the Real Z95. Stage name is HTX Z. Y'all gonna catch me at Loud Fest in September.
So you working like that? What's bringing the energy back with the shows or making you get back on that stage?
Yeah, it's a good time.
Okay.
I'm feeling the vibe. I'm feeling the hype. You know what? Let me rephrase that. I'm feeling the vibe. I got the energy. I'm motivated. You know, I'm 100% invested. No hype needed. You know, if they wasn't with me from the beginning, there's no need for them to be with me now. You know, as I said, I did this by myself. So,
big facts.
as you can see, you know, the camera could be pointed any kind of way in the room. It's only me in this room. I don't got no homies, no nothing. So it's just me and T putting in this work all day.
Putting that work in, man. And T, right, man. Plug the IG for the studio, man. He in here cooking some good shit up here. I've been listening too.
Man, you can get at me at TRex Beats on Instagram. I do not have a Twitter. Twitter is awkward to me.
Twitter's
It
old.
is.
But people still be using that
Still
shit.
be using it.
T-Ray Beats. Do you we tap in with each other? Because if not, I'm finna be upset.
Yeah, I think I do follow you.
Okay, let me see. Let me look at my phone.
One of the other artists that I produced for the Crispy Boys, they was just with you. Like,
Ah, really? That's dope. That's dope. I'm wrapping up that interview.
shout out BMG Management Guru.
Man, shout out all of them, my man.
Shout out to One Way Out Production. That's the production team I'm part of with DJ Endurance and
Okay.
Friend the God. So, man, we got some crazy stuff about to take place.
Who you done already did work from that the city might know?
Young Al, we doing some records for Young Al.
Okay.
To Maryland.
Oh, shout out, okay.
As well as we getting ready to do some stuff for OTB and a few other artists.
y'all
411
working
out of Dallas, man. Shout out Desiree, man. So it's about to be crazy.
It's about to go crazy.
Yeah, it's about to be
And the
crazy.
city, the spotlight's on the city, man. You wait, one more.
Speaking of,
Oh, that's crazy, man. You got a call, man. One more, man. After that call, man. Go on, take your call. What's your overall thoughts on the H-Town music scene?
it's revamping.
Okay.
It's growing. and,
Respect that.
I think every generation is different. You know what I'm saying? We're not gonna do what the '90s did or the early 2000s did.
Facts.
So in every music time, I feel like there's a growth that needs to happen or
Facts.
a revamping. So, everybody that's doing something like TSF and the things that's coming from Rap A Lot now or 1501, that's the newness of
New wave of it, yeah.
what
What H-Town is
came
about,
from,
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's
Right.
like, shout out to everybody.
Man,
Everybody
for
get
real.
some money
For
do
shit
their
show.
thing and
Right.
let's eat.
Let's eat, man. H-Town, baby. Back streets with Coach shit, man. They got me in the
Big enough
studio.
to do it, yo.
We in here vibing, man.
So,
My nigga Z got me out here. Man, I love this environment, though. It's cool.